Here with head volleyball coach Gretchen Hunt. Gretchen, we're 3 weeks in now, and you finished several different tournaments and games. 9-4 right now as the season stands. Tell me where you're at as a coach, where you see the team at thus far.
Yeah, it's been fast and furious 3 weeks. I feel like we're a little tired right now. Last weekend's tournament was probably, we have a lot of tough tournaments, but I would probably rate that one as the toughest. There were no matches off, all good teams. Wartburg came out 4-0, but after that, kind of anybody could beat anybody. So it was a great win for us to beat Eau Claire because we played really well and executed well. We had a great win over Cornell in 5 sets on their home floor, so that was really fun. We fought Platteville to 15-13 set 5 after playing Eau Claire in the morning. It was their 3rd match of the weekend, and it was our 4th match of the weekend right after playing Eau Claire. So I feel like that was really good for us to battle. So we were 2 points away from being 3-1. We were 2 points away from being 1-3.
Yeah.
It could have gone either way. So we're a little tired. We've played a lot of matches in 3 weeks, and so we're ready to settle into conference play a little bit and a little less frantic schedule for a while.
Yeah, and you talk about your team's determination. I mean, the last 3 matches you've played 14 games in those matches, so it's just how do you take that mentality as you play both Concordia and Carleton this week in the MIAC schedule, realizing that both are great teams, great coaches. What does that translate to this week?
Yeah, I think that we're getting a lot of practice at being mentally tough.
Sure.
And at sometimes coming out on top and at sometimes falling short, and that the difference between those two things are like millimeters. The ball, out, a couple more centimeters. The ball that you tried to hit off hands that just went out of bounds. So it's a game of inches. And you can't measure yourself always by whether it ends up in a W or an L. And so I think we just have to constantly compete against our best selves, struggle well when we're struggling, and just come in with the best game plan we can for Concordia and Carleton. They're very different teams, and Concordia is really young compared to the last few years, and so it's hard to know what to expect. So I think we just have to keep being tough and struggling well and knowing that we might end up on the short side of it, and that doesn't mean we're not playing great. We might end up on the winning side, and we were playing just as good. So that's volleyball, and that's how it works.
Right. You talk about just the dynamics of the team. Seems like the team has kind of picked up their timing and the way they're playing together. It's only getting stronger. We noticed that Katie Helly finished the Cornell tournament with, I think it's 35 kills on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sierra Nickel, another player who is really progressing, and Val Smith, career high, 46 digs. Talk about the progression of the team itself and the individual players as they continue to improve.
Yeah, Val honestly kept us in matches in the tournament. She was amazing. She had 43 against Platteville and 46, I think, against Cornell. And she had parents coming up to her at the tournament who were not affiliated with our team, telling her that she was the libero of the tournament. So that's good recognition for her, because she just has to keep, she has to hit the floor and dig a ball, and then if she misses it, she just has to get right back up again and do it again. And Katie really became like the Katie of old, the Katie at the end of last season that was creative and confident and not scared of anything. And that was really fun to see her come along. So I hope we can just keep that going and get some young players involved too.
Great. Well, we appreciate it. We'll watch alongside this week, and we'll keep going.